recording another video today. That's just the start of it, and we'll see where it ends. And unlike all other games where we're focusing on Spartan games, today I'll take a look at their competition, and I have purchased some models from Dropzone Commander. You see here what I'm planning for them. I've got some Anarchy models, stencils, which will hopefully give you this mini digital camo on these models at the final end. Let's take a look inside. These are blisters packs, similar as the Spartan models came a few years back. I think the packages we get today are better, but purchasing single models is of course an advantage. So these are the tanks, very flat. Gladius Tanks of the United Colonies of Mankind. Weapon goes in here. Then you add a turret mount goes in here. This part inside. Let's take it off here. I need some tools to do this. And then the big weapon will go on top here and be able to shoot. It's kind of funny setup for weapons. And they're very thin. For my liking, too thin, but okay, it fits to the models, of course. Yeah, what I'm planning to do in this video, and you will see the process. I'd like to show you the process. I want to use these from Anarchy models, stencil, which gives you a digital camo sheen. And this is what you get in this one. So we do a second unboxing today. The paper shows you what stencils are on the paper, so you get some positives and negatives here, and a lot more small pieces here. I prefer these, so I always pin down what is already done. But sometimes you also need these. Here they are. All of them. It's a slightly grayish foil, which you can peel off like this, place on your model, then airbrush a second layer. It will take a while, and I'll show you intermediate parts of this model during the process, and of course the finished model at the final end. So see you, bye bye. So by now I have cleaned up the models, built them, just the weapons in this case, and sprayed them with the base coat, sprayed them with the first color, with my airbrush of course. I won't show you every single step, but I will show you the major steps. The next step is mount the stencils from Anarchy models, and therefore you just take them off the foil here, and then you can put them in here. I want this one slightly turned. And I'll try to ensure that they are in 90-degree angle to the tanks, or so. By now I have mounted the model. It's just the weapon where you need to glue something. This one will get sprayed with the last color that I'll spray these. I've also sprayed the first color on these. So these have received a dark grey-green, and of course the base coat below, and now they will get the digital camo. I ensure that the digital camo is aligned with the front of the tank, and then it's much easier to do the digital one here than the hawkers that I've done with the hex camo. You can see some other ships just as a showcase on our YouTube channel. Let's see which one will get done as a video first. This one has a lot of work, and the hawker are ahead, but I'm not sure when I'll do the showcase. So another one, apply it, align to the front, press it down. I'm using an old needle, a dentist tool here. It's one of my favorite tools. I need a new one someday, but now it's really old. But I've always did a good job. My favorite tool for this kind of work. Okay, another one in the middle. This one will go slightly to the one side. And again, press it down. Ensure that the color can't go beneath it. You will have to do this 2 or 3 times in total. So I want something here on the lower side. So I'll start there. Done. And that's basically it. 1 or 2 more, then I'm done with this step. Ensure that some of them come to the sides, and then you get a tank that is basically done like this. You see the shiny surfaces that look a little bit different. That's the foils, the stencils. I'll ensure to press them down once again short before I airbrush them, and I'll show you the airbrushing of this step or the next step we will see, and of course the final steps of painting this model. So I've prepared my airbrush and I've prepared the model. It's here by now. Yeah, need to fix one of the stencils, put it in again here, and then just use your airbrush and give it one coating of a light grey. This is the second color. And now we'll later remove the stencils and have the dark color still there. That's it for now. 2 more colors to come. The next one will be black and then a dark green. So I found the time to give them a second color layer by now. This is what we have at this moment in time. If I zoom in, you can see the stencils, the digital camo. I opened up one, this one here. This one was always like this. I wanted it to start on this side, and if you look below here, for you it might look like shadow, but it's the darker color that is below there. Not that nicely visible. You will see it when I open it up at the final end, of course. So this is how it looks right now, and now I'll just need to add more of the stencils. So again, I take my stencil set here, search for something smaller, and just place them here. Align them nicely with those that are already there. Basically I want some touching that shows that the camo scheme is one scheme, and it's not one base color later that is all connected and the others are inside that. So I want some that touch each other and even closer line with the last one then. Okay, and then put it around here, squeeze it slightly to the model, and you're basically done. And I will now do that for the full model, and then we'll come to another layer of color. So the next step is black color. I've already sprayed this just right now here with the airbrush. I need to do the second one still, at least a part of it. And I just use my fine detail airbrush here. Small test. Done. That's it. And now they have to dry again, and then I'll put in the final layer with the dark green. So by now the models are done, completely painted. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is the weapon turret. Airbrushed, not painted yet. This is just green, so nothing special here. And on these you can see the stencils, and I just need to peel them off. And either use these to grab them on the sides and pull here. Now you can see the dark gray layer. For you it might just be the little bit lighter surface here.
In other cases I take my needle, this is a dentist tool basically, yes, get it below them and then I can pull them off. Here, it will take some time to pull everything off here. I will keep those stencils that have just been 1 or 2 layers of color and show you the final tanks when they are done. And then we will move on to painting. I will have to paint the chains and of course all the tracks and all the details. So I'm painting the turrets first. By now they have color and I'll put some gunmetal blue on these lines. Already done it with the second one. And then I'll follow up with the Warblock bronze from Games Workshop and to paint the back fins here of the turrets and weapons. I will go in with lighter silver colors afterwards. And then here on the sides of the weapon, same color. Same on the other weapon or the other side of the weapon, whatever this is. Okay, that's how they look on top, and I'll also give some metal to the lower side. So the next step in the painting process is the details on the weapons, and I'll start here. Put in some blue, just here. This looks similar as this round part of the tank itself, and I assume it's kind of sensor array, so I painted in the same colors. On the tank itself, it could also be a cockpit, that's why I gave it some blue, so I'll use the same color here. I also put in some two red dots just to add some color. I don't want everything camo here. But that's basically it already for these. The next step would be metal, and you can see here chainmail. Oh, no, this bolt gun metal chainmail will be the second one from Games Workshop, which I'll use just here again, not as much as the last one, and then chainmail will come on the edges of this weapon. Basically, I think I'd put in some more silver than I had planned before. It looks okay. So last color for the silver part, I'm adding some chainmail just on the edges of the weapon. Do that on the second here and some on the top. Done. So I'm working on the cockpits of the main tanks now. I gave it some blue, loads on blue from Games Workshop, and I'll add some of the old ice blue here. And as last detail on this last level, I'll add some sky blue from Vallejo. So just a small drop in here to make this ready. I do the same for the blue parts of the weapon, but just with the northern blue. I think ice blue is too light for them. So next color is red. I need some red lights, some things that have some color here. So I'll go for these. And I'll also search for something on the back, kind of the red lights. of the tank. Let's go for these. That's it. So I'm blending some small parts in gunmetal blue, like here these two metal pieces and the gun movement parts here that make this turnable. I'll also put in this gunmetal blue. Maybe this part, maybe this part. And I think that's it. I don't see much on the sides that I want to give color. It's a tank. And it has some camo, so it should stay with that. So, last step, last missing part are the tracks. So I need to paint them. And I'm using Warblock Bronze as first color. I will apply it on the tracks completely. On the underside. That's why I'm using a bigger brush. And then I'll dry brush it with lighter silver. I will not dry brush the underside. I will work on the sides, the wheels, in here with the lighter colors, and I will also dry brush the upper side. Okay, that was one track. I'll do the second one and the second tank on my own. See you. Last step on the tanks, on the tracks, just chainmail and then some metric. First bolt gun, then some chainmail. I'll not go for the underside, or I'll not focus on it. I'll just go over it once. Here on this part I put some done. Also on the top, on the front, and then I'll focus on the sides. Put some color here, and also on the second side. Ensure that you reach the wheels, and you're basically done. Last step is mount the turret. And I'll do some showcase with these to show them to you. So here they are, done. These are the finished models. I think they worked out nicely. I placed them in our MDF city, which you can see here. That is also used for other showcase videos and battle reports. I like the scheme. It came out as I expected. And I will do more. I've already ordered the starter box, and then we will also play the game. So let's enjoy a last look on them with the digital camo. And I think here in the video they look even better than I had hoped for, since I was not sure if you can really see it as I can see it right now. Here, and it's clearly visible. Okay, hope you enjoyed. See you soon back here at the Grüne Horde. Bye bye.